Pittsburgh Steelers off of a nice win in Week 2. In Week 3, they'll go on the road against the interesting and inconsistent St. Louis Rams. And we will get analysis of this game from Big Al McMordie. His website is bigal.com. Always gives very insightful, unique analysis of these games. I'm Peter Loshak. You're watching SBR Videos. All right, Al McMordie. The Steelers right now -1 or 1.5 on the road. They look great against the Niners last week, but I think everyone kind of knew that the Niners were in a tough spot, and it sort of set up for Pitt to look very good, maybe a little bit better than they really really are. Maybe it made them look a little bit, their results look a little bit inflated. Le'Veon Bell is going to be back for Pittsburgh here, so that's a factor to consider. And the Rams, they have a quality defense, a lot to recommend them, but they're definitely inconsistent. What do we expect from here? I'm not sure. Al McMordie, what do you think?
Well, you hit the nail on the head with St. Louis. They are definitely inconsistent. They got 2015 off to a great start when they upset the defending NFC Conference champion Seahawks. Then they gave it all back, last week against the Washington Redskins. We actually had to play on Washington last week. Our NFL game of the week last week was on the Pittsburgh Steelers, against the 49ers. So neither one of those results surprised us at all. I think it's hard to find fault with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Their one loss this year was a 7-point loss, albeit the touchdown at the end of the game made it closer than it really was. But still, that was against the defending Super Bowl champion Patriots on the road. So, New England might be the best team in football. So it's hard to find fault with the Steelers for that defeat. They then righted their ship last week. As you mentioned, Le'Veon Bell comes back for Game 3 after his 2-game suspension, and that's a big deal. And why is it a big deal? Because the Steelers, with Le'Veon Bell in the lineup, 19-10. Without Le'Veon Bell in the lineup, 1-5. He gained over 2,200 yards from scrimmage last season, so that really illustrates his importance to this lineup. And with a combination of Le'Veon Bell, and then you have, of course, Antonio Brown, who I think is the best receiver in football right now, you've got an explosive offense. And I can't find any fault at all with the Steelers, and I'm going to lay the points with Pittsburgh. You'll see that -1 or 1.5 right now against the Rams.
All right, that makes perfect sense to me. Al McMordie liking Pittsburgh -1, and Al McMordie, of course, as his website, as he told us, had the winners in both Pittsburgh and St. Louis's games last week, and I'm sure he's got more winners lined up this week at bigal.com. Excuse me. Al McMordie, tell us about your website, bigal.com.
Well, I've been in business since 1992. Seems like, ages ago, and I guess it really, is. It's, 23 years. We've won, I think, 17 out of those 23 years, and off to a 7-5 start this year in pro football over the last, I guess going back to 2013 now, I think it's 207 and 145 in pro football on all selections. And folks can go to our website, bigal.com, and click on free picks for complimentary selections every day. There are 4 complimentary winners every day at our website. 2 from myself, 1 from Larry Ness, 1 from Scott Spreitzer. There are 16 handicappers at the website. You can get winning picks every day from guys like, as I mentioned, Scott Spreitzer, Larry Ness. You can get winners from Wayne Root, Ben Burns, Brian Leonard, Tom Stryker, ASA. Lots of great information at bigal.com.
Sounds great, Al. Thanks so much.